Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Those who are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday and positional trading strategies. In this video, I'm going to discuss about the scalping trade, the 5-minute scalping strategy which we are discussing. And the last video, we are talking about the stock which keep on increasing and the first three candles. So the bullish candle which we are focusing for our last video about the stock which is keep on increasing on 5 minutes time frame. So the consecutive 5 minutes time frame, there is a bullish candle. But in this video what we are going to discuss that stock which is forming 3 consecutive negative candle uh, on first 5 minutes, sorry, first 5 minutes. So here the first 15 minutes should be the red and first 15 minutes should be the green. So the last video we discussed about a lot of things about the stocks. And what happened yesterday, that is what a last trading session, we don't find out any stocks based on this method. When all the stocks were going down, but we didn't get any kind of stocks to get. But day before yesterday on 15/9, we have a lot of stocks that I'm going to discuss you. And our previous video, we discussed about the stock which is keep on increasing. First 5 minutes candle. Let's be IndusInd Bank. I think we are discussing about on the last video about IndusInd Bank yesterday. Let's look at this 1, 2, 3 green candle where it is forms the first 3 minutes, the first 5 minutes candle. Once the high of that third 5 minutes candle is broken, we can go for a buy with the stop loss of the third 5 minutes candle. So we are not going to make a positional trade as well as a long-term trade. It's a scalping kind of trade with the 5 minutes high and 5 minutes low. We are going to take as a stop loss and entry point. So this scanner will help you to find out by using Chartink. So we can create a scanner, but I will provide you the scanner on next video. Before that, how the downside candle, downside stocks worked. So let I go to show you some stock like a 𝐶PLA. 𝐶PLA, not about yesterday. Here, this is what yesterday. And this close is not about the high. So we are talking about, see, this is also be a 3 consecutive green candles. Not a we are not discussing about 3 consecutive, but the high should be, the close should be greater than the high. So that will be the confirmation. Though this stock is not available on yesterday's scan. But 3 days back, 2 days back, there is a candle which we are going to focus it for. Try 𝐶PLA, and this is what a 𝐶PLA 1, 2, 3 consecutive red candle or lower low candles. Let's look at this. This is happening on 15th on 𝐶PLA, where consecutive 3 red candles, and where I am going to take entry based on the scalping method. So that I'm going to focusing my entry point somewhere here. My entry point for the trade is 1046, and 1051 is my stop loss. Let's look at this stock. Triggers you the entry, sell entry at 1046, the low of that particular candle, where we can make the stop loss is around 1051. So we have taken somewhere around a 13-14 point risk, but let's look at the stock is moving down towards 1028 from 1046. Most near about more than 20 points is generated. But the concept where we are going to use by the scanner, and the most important thing about the scanner, it will never repaint. Either it may be a stop loss or it may be a target. It never repaint because we are fixing the candle, and we are taking on it is the stock the day where it is forms in at Honeywell Auto. First 3 bar is the negative. Let's look at this on 15th September. 1, 2, 3, where I'm going to take the entry is around 42,400, nearby 399. 42,399 should be entry, and 42,678, almost 250 point is the stop loss. After triggering your entry, the stock come down towards maximum low of 41,900. That means 42,000. The entry is 42,300 and 400, and after that also it moving down towards the quarter 16 and maximum coming down to 41,800, almost 500 600 points down. So with this first 5 minutes can, and 𝗲𝐸𝐿, the stock which forms such a pattern 1 2 3, and after breaking, yeah, here is some stop loss as well as target. The first entry should be the sell entry where you got it triggered and immediately it triggers your stop loss, right? And if you are trying to reversal entry, there is a 2 times stop loss, and third time it went down from 531 to 521, but the risk for the trade is just about 2.8 rupees, because 531 should be the entry point and your stop loss for the trade is 534. Almost 3 rupees is the max stop loss. 2 times you lose to 3 rupees, but the third time it may giving you almost 6 rupees. So maybe the no loss kind of trade. And the same thing same time in the Bank, yesterday it was a 3 consecutive bullish, but on 15th it was a here you look at this, the stock forms a 2 patterns in the 2 days, consecutive bearish as well as consecutive bullish. So here on 15th this was a pure bearish, and this candle, the low 1207 is the high and 205 rupees. Once it is trigger the entry point 1200 and it made a low of 1194. Almost it triggers your target in within a 10 minutes. After that it went higher and it may break, and it already got your target at least 1:1, and this was another trigger. It fails and the second time it triggers you the entry. This time it was giving you some good opportunity, almost 20 points. So the risk is very small. That is what the main concept where we are planning this scanners and screeners. A lot of stocks which we find out on Tech Mahindra, Mindtree on the day. We go to check it out. Mindtree 1 2 3, and it is happening on 15th. Yesterday, that is 16th, we don't get any stocks for the sale. Mindtree from 3,267, that quickly down towards 3228, almost 40 points. And TechM, that is also forming such a kind of pattern. Not this was TechM 1 2 3, when it is broken down, not only about the day, and we'll go for a previously what are the stocks which we are going to find out, because it is never repaint on the scanner. So I'm going to check it out on 14th. Infosys were forms on 14th. This was a Infosys where it is forms on the 14th of the month. So here the risk for the trade is 489 and 400, 1489. 405 rupees is the risk until the 5 rupees not triggered and it went down towards 1474 from the low of 1484. Almost 10 rupees move down, and it never trigger your stop loss with a risk of just about 5 rupees. And what about the previous days? But on 13th September, HAL on 13th September. Yeah, here you look at this, how to trade on the. Here is the first candle, third candle, the high 603, 2587, almost got a 16-point risk. Initially triggers your sell entry, maybe trigger your stop loss, but if you are reverse the trade around 2600, it went up to 2223. Almost your risk got triggered and you may be ending with the profit. So, right, and then IDFC, Indiabulls Housing Finance on the day on 13th, the 3 consecutive negative. Let's look at this Indiabulls Housing Finance on 13th of the day. 3 consecutive negative, but we didn't get any sell opportunity, but buy opportunity got triggered around 134. The risk for the trade is just 70 paisa, and you got somewhere around 36 from 34, 2 rupees it went up. And IDFC, the stock where 13th, it's a form such a kind of pattern. So here it may be not good because the first candle is green. It may be a future, maybe a red. So you should backtest, and previously about 12th September 12, how many stocks we got at HDFC and Indiabulls Housing Finance on September 12 also. People look at this 12th September. Here 1 2 3 and the third candle 37.75 and 37.05, almost 70 paisa, where it triggers around 137 It fallen down towards 134, almost 4 rupees. Good. And HDFC Life. I hope you are waiting for the scanner. Right, I'll provide you. So HDFC Life on 12th September, first three bar is a negative, and the fourth one got trigger your entry. The risk for the trade is 74 and 73 and 74.85. So just about 2 rupees got triggered buy entry after your stop loss went 574 to 577. That is what the scanner will helping you to find out such a kind of great opportunity in intraday. It's not about for a positional trade, and it is a purely for an intraday trade. So if such a kind of opportunity you got it, so there is a big opportunity to take a trade. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, hit the like button, share to your friends. If you have any questions, just comment on the comment box. Okay. If you have any other comments, so I will provide you the scanners on next video. Just keep supporting my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this, and thank you very much.